Engaging storytelling, emotional connection, suspense. Today's story is about two classmates who did not like each other at all, but circumstances locked them in a place where it was very difficult to survive, and they were trapped with each other on an island for months. After that, how they survive on that island and what they do with each other, we will see in today's whole story. So hello friends, my name is Ishita, and today's story begins by showing us a beautiful girl named Emma who wakes up early in the morning and gets ready to go to her school. Emma is a very good and famous student in a school who has many friends. On the other hand, we see Dean, who is a very lazy boy compared to Emma, and he wakes up late in the morning and after going straight to the bathroom and brushing his teeth, immediately comes back and sits down to play video games. Then his father Jack tells him that you will be late for school. There we see Emma and her younger sister Stacy, whom their mother Barbara comes to drop to school. After that, Emma reaches school and meets her best friend Liz, and when they were talking, a student named Stephen came and said hi to Emma, and seeing this, Lizzie started teasing Emma. Now on the same day in the class, Mr. Christensen, who is their teacher, tells that the bus will leave for the trip of Trinity Island at 7 a.m. the next morning. And while he was telling further, Emma reaches the class late, and Dean also comes from behind and collides with Emma and says sorry princess to her. After this, when Mr. Christensen was giving more information about the trip, Liz tells Emma that Dean is also going on the trip because of his father's money, and then she makes a face seeing Dean. Now at lunchtime, Liz tells her friends what happened between Emma and Stephen in the morning and says that by going to the trip, we will have a week to do a magic and make Emma do action with Stephen. But Emma says that we should leave all this and focus on the trip. Now when everyone was talking, Emma's eyes fall on Dean, who was cutting an apple with a knife. Now after a while, Miss Collier, who is a teacher, comes to Dean and scolds him for bringing a knife to school and then takes him to the principal's office. Then Liz tells her friends that Emma should not be with boys like Dean when a hot boy from school likes Emma. The next day morning, Emma gets ready for the trip and thanks her mother Barbara and father Phil for letting her go on the trip. On the other hand, Dean does not want to go on the trip. His father Jack tells him that even after he broke the school rules, they worked so hard to get him a place on the trip, after which he agrees to go. Now further we see that Mr. Christensen asks everyone to board the bus. Now while boarding the bus, Stephen asks Emma, "How are you?" to which Liz makes Emma board again, but Emma does not pay attention to him. Now within some time they reach Trinidad Island. And while getting off the bus, Miss Collier tells everyone that everyone can enjoy in the pool for some time, but everyone has to come before dinner and the program starts from the next day. Now after some time, Emma and all her friends go to the pool where Emma meets Stephen and everyone starts having fun in the pool together. But Dean is watching all this from the balcony all alone. Now that evening, one of Emma's friends, Liz, comes and tells Emma that Stephen has invited them to a party which is happening in a local boat here. But Emma refuses to hear this, but her friends insist and convince her. After that, they come to the boat for the party, and after reaching there, Emma starts looking for Helen in the party, but then she sees that Stephen is kissing some other girl. And seeing this, Emma starts leaving from there, and Dean is also watching all this from the same side. Then he tells Emma that your boyfriend is having fun. Then she tells Dean that you should not have anything to do with all this. Now suddenly the police comes there because the police came to know that the students here are taking drugs in the party and asks everyone to come to the front of the boat. Then suddenly Emma slips and falls in the water, and Dean hugs her while falling. When he sees this, he also jumps into the water to save her, and then after saving her, he takes her to a small boat. Now the rope of that boat was attached to the big boat, so Dean cuts that rope. And when Emma asks him, he says that I do not want to get into the hassle of the police. After the police leave, we will reach the big boat. But within a short time, that boat goes far away from them, and then a storm is about to start there, but Dean sees that there is no motor in it. Then suddenly a big wave comes in front of them, and both of them hold the boat tightly. After this, it becomes morning, and due to the waves, both of them reach the Arabian Sea with the boat. Dean's phone was also missed, so he asks Emma to give him her phone, but there was no network in Emma's phone. Then Emma tells Dean that we should have followed the party boat. Then Dean says that don't worry, someone will come to pick us up. They were talking, then suddenly Emma sees an island at a distance, after which Dean takes the boat towards that island. He starts leaving, and after a lot of difficulties, both of them reach that island. And after reaching there, Emma checks the network of the phone again.
But there is no network there either. Then Dean finds a flare gun on that boat. He takes it, and then both of them start moving forward in the hope that they will get some help if they go ahead. On the other hand, due to the party last night in the hotel, Mr. Christensen cancels the trip. Then Lizzie tells Miss Collier that Emma has not returned to the hotel, and she thought that maybe Emma was with someone else last night, so she did not tell anyone, and she tells that she had last seen Emma on the party board. After this, Mr. Christian takes everyone's attendance. Then he comes to know that Dean is also not present here. Now, from this, he comes to know that both Dean and Emma are missing from the group. After that, the police come and interrogate Emma's friends. Then Miss Collier asks the police if there is any way to find them. Then the police says that such cases often happen. Maybe they will come back on their own. But if they are stuck somewhere in the sea, then it can be a bit difficult to find both of them. And this thing is revealed when Dean's father comes to know that his son is missing. On hearing that he is gone, they immediately go to the school and meet Emma's mother, Barbara, there. And at the same time, Phil also comes there, and here everyone gets worried and starts asking the principal about the disappearance of both the children. but the principal is not able to give a proper answer, after which all three leave from there. Emma and Dean were moving forward, and after walking some distance, they see a beautiful waterfall inside the forest. Dean likes it very much, so he asks Emma to take a picture of it, but Emma refuses him. She says that we are stuck here and you are feeling good here. I needed good routes for the project in this trip. I have to study further in Princeton University. If we are not able to get out of here as soon as possible, then everything will be ruined. After this, they move forward, and after a few hours, both of them reach the very edge of this island, but till now they had not found any way here nor any help. Seeing this, they think of going back towards the boat. After that, both of them go back towards the boat and see that their boat is not on the shore. The sea waves have pushed the boat somewhere. Dean had taken them there, and now they find only a life jacket there. Then we see that they were tired of walking the whole day, and the sun also sets. After this, Dean lights a fire, and both decide to stay here tonight. Dean sees that Emma is feeling cold, so he takes off his shirt and gives it to Emma. Then both start talking that maybe by tomorrow our parents will find us and take us out. Now we see that it is morning, and Dean wakes up and sees that Emma is not there, so he goes to find her and sees that Emma is writing SOS on the seashore. He asks, "What are you doing?" She says that she is trying to save her life, and we have to find water to drink. After that, Dean goes swimming, and Emma starts looking at him. On the other hand, in the hotel, Mr. Christensen tells Emma and Dean's parents about their lives, that the police are searching for them, and the police have found a small boat on which probably both of them were. Then Jack says that if the police is not able to do anything, then we will call a private rescue team. They can be put on the job. But Mr. Christensen says that the police is doing its job well, and they will find the children as soon as possible. There we see that Emma is taking water to drink, then she starts feeling something strange. She feels that there is someone around her and is watching her, so she gets scared and leaves from there. After this, both of them together make a small hut from leaves to save themselves from the sun, and after a while, Emma writes SOS in a bigger way on the seashore so that if the rescue team passes by, they can find it. Then both of them start searching and eating whatever they find edible on the island, and Dean finds a banana tree, he plucks it, and eats both the bananas from the tree. Now it is very hot on this island.
And Emma cannot wear full pants, and she cannot even wear panties, so she cuts her full pants and makes them short. After this, Emma sees that Dean is sleeping in that hut, so she also comes and sleeps near him. Then suddenly, Dean turns towards Emma and puts his hand on her, but Emma likes it, and she does not say anything. Then the next day, when Emma is bathing in the waterfall, Dean comes and asks her for a sunscreen. Emma tells Dean that I'm bathing here, you go to the other side. Dean says that you yourself have asked me to guard here. Emma says that there is someone else in this island, that is why I told you. Meanwhile, in the hotel, Barb was very worried about Emma, and it was being told in the news that the case of Emma and Dean's disappearance has now become official, and now the police think that both of them are dead, and now they are searching for their dead bodies. Phil was getting ready to go home because Emma's younger sister Stacy was at home. She is alone, but Barbara is still scared. Then Phil tells Barbara that she will find Emma, and saying this, he hugs her, after which the next day, Jack takes a helicopter with Barbara and goes to find Emma and Dean, and after some time, it is about to be night on the island, and Emma is telling Dean that she is missing her family a lot. Then Dean finds a human skull there. Emma gets very scared after seeing it and says that he also might have got trapped here like us, and this is his condition, and now our condition may also become like this. But Dean tells her that this might be a fisherman or a smuggler who died here, but we have our parents behind us and we are not alone here, and assures her that if we keep giving like this to each other, then we will never die here. And one day we will definitely go back home, and after saying this, he starts kissing Emma. Emma was kissing someone for the first time, and she was also feeling good, and now it was night, too. Then what will happen? Dean crosses all limits, and a storm comes on the island, and Emma was very happy to enjoy this storm for the first time. Then after morning, Emma wakes up and sees that Dean is not there, so she starts calling Dean, but she could not find him. Then Emma gets very scared and goes to the forest to find him, and after going a little further, she sees that Dean is digging a pit. Then Emma could not understand why Dean is doing this. Then suddenly, Emma falls and she gets hurt on her knee, after which Dean immediately starts treating her injury and tells her that nothing will happen to you.
Then both of them start bathing in the waterfall, and here Dean tells Emma that his mother died in a car accident, and Emma starts listening to him carefully. Then after a while it starts raining there, and Dean starts having fun in it, and Emma is happy to see him, after which both of them start dancing in the rain, and Dean puts a flower in Emma's hair. Now Emma tells Dean that I want to meet him again. They have to enjoy the storm. Then Dean starts preparing to bring the storm once again, while the news tells that a month has passed since Emma and Dean went missing, and the police think that they are no longer alive, so the police have stopped officially searching for them. But Emma's friend still feels that Emma and Dean are still alive, and Barb also feels the same, and she goes again with Jack in a helicopter to find her daughter Emma, and to find them both properly they are distributing slips to everyone on which information about Emma and Dean was given. After doing all this, Jack tells Barb that they have tried everything, but still, Emma and Dean are not being found. Now maybe they should return home. Hearing this, Barbara gets sad and goes home. On the other hand, Dean is telling Emma about the green light about which his mother had told him, and he tells that that light is seen at the time of sunset, but Dean has never seen that light till date. Now a few more weeks pass here, and both of them start enjoying the beautiful environment of the island. They bathe in the sea and have a lot of fun, and in this way they come very close to each other, and whenever they feel like it, they used to enjoy the storm and earthquake. Now after all this, Emma asks Dean, "How did you do it for the first time, and who was she?" Then Dean tells that when I was in school I had a friend who was older than me. Now Dean knew that this was Emma's first time, so he asks, "How did you like it?" She tells that it was good, but due to the storm, sand went to the wrong places. After this, Emma says that I want to have more experience. Then Dean says that, okay. Now further we see that both of them go to the forest to bring some fruits, and Dean goes a little ahead and starts plucking fruits. Then suddenly they hear the sound of a plane, so both of them start running towards the open space, and Dean quickly comes and starts searching for a flare gun in Emma's bag to signal that plane, but he does not find it, but by then that plane has gone very far from them. Then Emma starts looking for the flare gun again, but she cannot find it either. Then Emma thinks
that there is someone else on that island who is stealing their things. Then we see that a few more days have passed, but only one plane has passed over them and no one has come to save them. Both of them sit in the hut and start talking that they should now give up the hope of going back home and should decide to spend their time with each other in the jungle. Then suddenly Dean hears the sound of an animal. Dean goes into the jungle to find that animal. Emma starts worrying about Dean and she also goes after him. As soon as Dean goes a little ahead and looks, he sees a black panther there and starts running. After running for a long distance, he suddenly falls on the ground. When Emma reaches Dean while running, she sees that Dean has a knife covered with blood and he has killed a black panther. Then we see that all the friends and parents of Emma and Dean start their life without them, and here Emma and Dean also learn to live on the island. They have decided to spend their lives here because their hope that someone would come to save them was also over now. They have also learned to hunt and live here by making a hut and leaving all hopes. They start spending their days happily with each other. Then one day Emma starts vomiting. Dean, seeing this, asks her if she is pregnant. Emma says no, she vomited just like that. After this, Emma lies down with Dean to feel better. But when both of them are talking, Emma's lost things start falling from above. And when both of them look up, there is a monkey on the tree who is throwing their things, and they see that the monkey also has that flare gun in his hand, which Dean had not found that day. Then Emma shows a banana to that monkey, then he throws the gun down, after which they hear the sound of a helicopter from above. Then they run to an open place and Emma loads the gun and fires. Then the helicopter people see them, after which they are rescued from there, and now finally both of them return after 3 months. And at the airport, Emma and Dean's friends and parents are very happy to meet them, after which both their parents take them to their respective homes. Now after coming home, Dean goes to meet Emma that same night, and they talk about how strange it feels to be back home. And here Dean is about to kiss Emma, but Emma does not do so and says that every 10 minutes her parents are coming to meet her. Now maybe you should leave from here, and says that my parents have organized a party to celebrate our return, so you also have to come. Then the next day everyone gathers at the party and Emma's parents start saying something to everyone about their children's return. After this, Stacy asks Dean, "Why are you not with everyone?" Then Dean says that I do not like to mingle with everyone. After this, Dean signals Emma to come with him, but Emma does not come and ignores him. And seeing this, Dean leaves the party.
Everything becomes as before, and when Emma returns from the island, she becomes very famous, but Dean still remains alone, and whenever Emma and Dean pass by each other, they just look at each other. Then after a few days, Emma calls Dean, but Dean does not pick up the call. After that, we see that Stacy goes to Emma's room and tells her that after you disappeared, we missed you a lot, and Mom and Dad were also very upset. We thought that maybe we have lost you completely, but today we are all together and very happy. Then Emma tells Stacy that you are my very good sister, and then both of them decide to go to the prom party together. On the other hand, we see Dean, who goes to his mother's grave and cries a lot while missing his mother. Now on the night of the prom party, Dean is watching TV, then his father asks him if he would like to wear my coat to the party. On the other hand, Emma reached the party with her sister, after which Liz comes to her and she starts taking Emma forward to give her a surprise. And then Emma sees that Dean is standing outside in the rain, wearing a coat and waiting for Emma. Seeing this, Emma starts remembering everything about the island. After this, coming out of the party, Emma goes to Dean, and here both of them are very happy and start kissing, and the story ends with this scene.